So you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence.
Coach, just a tick under 70,000 packed in here at Nissan Stadium. Not a seat to be had as playoff football and certainly playoff fever have descended upon the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an AFC wildcard matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Tennessee Titans. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive here with an end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now a give right side. It's Evans, the 40, the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. 69 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. First down. Loss. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Got him in. It's gone. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. On first down. Loss. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Looking to throw. King. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Open man is Higgins. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They go play action with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons able to get him for a loss of about 3. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Jeffrey Simmons picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened on that play.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt, and it'll be Titan football.
You got nothing to that. You got watch the whip.
They'll start the drive with Washington. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Check, 47. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. 3 birds.
To throw on 2nd down. King. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass action. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Let him know, let him know.
Here's King, operating from the gun. Now a leaping catch, he's got it.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
At the Dolphins' 25-yard line.
Ready? Hey, over. 22, jet, over. 22, jet, over.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Come on, set. 90, wolf. Hey, exit.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Hey, pick your game up. Mike 52, Mike 52. Hey, let's get that ball, dude. Let's get that ball.
They'll set up to throw. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now back to throw. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. He's got it to Williams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Watch the slant. 47 is the Mike. 47 is the Mike.
To throw is King. From the gun, he'll throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Garyon Conley. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Evans. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it'll be second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. King now. Going to throw again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
47 Mike, 47 Mike, Mike 47. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Now King on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Never make the mistake of the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
2nd and 5. Throw left side complete. It's Brown. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Get that quarterback at all costs. Shoot.
King, off play action. It's Williams on the catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. The first red zone opportunity for the Titans. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 47 Mike. Mike 47. You ain't going nowhere. 47's the Mike, boy. 47. Check, 47.
From the gun, King. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 16-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And it's 17-7.
Next to score, Dolphins 17, Titans 7.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. So we're at halftime in this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Second and 6. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Titans 14.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll run on first down. Evans. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down.
First down, Miami.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll they'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Flush to his right. He's got Evans. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Put your money. Put your money. Hey, let's go. Watch the route.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, Jackson.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack by Jordan Willis.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Loss. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. King. Over the middle here to Brown. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
4 down. Mike 51.
Here's King, operating from the gun. Dancing to his left. Towards the end zone for Brown. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
On 1st down, it's Evans. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. 98 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice stick. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. He's picked off at his own 46. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. They'll run on first down. Evans. The 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Let's go.
A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
A gain of 29 yards. First down.
50 wants the mic. 50 wants the mic. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Jackson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Now McManus for the extra point. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Person. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Buddy up. 52. 52. Here we go. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up. Mike 52, Mike 52.
To throw is King from the gun on 3rd down. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. King now throwing on 4th down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now King from the gun, he'll throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. King looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Let's go. 18 Gator. Off. Where's 52? Watch 52.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And the penalty makes this a much more manageable 3rd down, 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, King. He's going deep for Brown, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, King. And that's caught by Smith. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Mike 52.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Raekwon McMillan in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
Back to throw. King. The quick slant caught. 23 yards, the final tally. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Complete to A.J. Brown. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in on the bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Result of the play. 1st down and 10.
On 1st down, it's Evans. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
The 16-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Evans. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach that I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
The running back again the ball carrier. Jeffrey Simmons.
Play action. It's Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, one win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on.